What's up, guys? Frugal BC. This city is minting its documents on Algorand. That's right, we're going to look at this news, plus we're going to look at the true total supply of Algorand and other blockchains. A really interesting chart I think is worth taking a look at. This might be a good way for node runners to actually earn extra on their node running outside of just the staking rewards. Compact's launching a vault for this other Algorand project. We're going to look at that, plus Tiny Man launching its burn program. Is this a good or bad thing? We're going to look at the various arguments around this and what happened. We're going to get into all that on today's Frugal BC. But like I always say, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, I appreciate that a lot. Help support the channel. And remember, you don't have to actually smash it. You can just press it gently if you like, or you can smash. Some people like to smash, that's fine. And by the way, we have channel memberships for only $1. That's right, you can get videos before anyone else. We also have upper tiers, which come with exclusive videos. So check all that out in the description. Plus, we are brought to you by non-fungible domains. I had someone the other day ask, how do I get that .algo address? Well, non-fungible domains, that is the way to do it. They've got vaults and segments, and you know what? It's a lot easier than remembering all those letters and numbers. Also, we are brought to you by Marcus Aurelius, an NFT project and meme coin on the Algorand blockchain. They're building a community called the Little Stoic Army over there on Telegram, so go check them out. Quite the roadmap coming. They've got digital and physical products, a 2D game in the long-term works, and even an animated series. A lot of cool stuff coming for them, so check them out in the description below. But let's get to today's show, because this city is actually minting documents on Algorand. I'm really fascinated by this. This is from Michael Jordan, a good friend of the channel. Breaking chamber commerce data from the city of Cali, Colombia is actively being minted on Algorand. It's got an example of the Cali document and the Explorer info on Allo. Thanks to Lido7871 for helping translate the story here. So I think this is fascinating. So I don't know if you guys know a lot about Colombia. I was looking at it as a possible place to move to at one point. So Colombia has this reputation of being like, you know, the drug cartels and all that. And especially the city of Medellin. I know Cali is a place where a lot of expats go to, but Medellin is known for having pretty much like revamped its image. And it's a pretty cool, chill place. You still have to kind of watch where you're going a little bit, as you do in any major city, but the crime rate has dropped pretty significantly, and it's starting to become a place where expats go because it's a cool place. There's a lot of neat stuff there. It's the city of Medellin is like perfectly warm. Cali's kind of on the coast, so if you like the beach, that's a good place to go. Anyway, I just thought this is really cool that this is happening in the city of Cali. Blackstalker says, yeah, we posted on this 3 weeks ago because you always be the first to know. I actually did follow them because, hey, they'd be some cool stuff. But, oh, nice. NFT certificates, too. Seems like much more is happening in Colombia than just Chamber of Commerce records. Looks like the Chamber of Commerce is submitting the bootcamper record of participation. Looking at the transactions in the wallet, they match the NFTs Blackstalker mentions. Either they participated in artificial intelligence or analytics bootcamp. I wonder what else they will tokenize. It's either the Chamber of Commerce, University of the bootcamp, or the government organization that is in charge of the bootcamp. So a lot of cool stuff going on in Colombia. Vamos, Colombia. Let's go. Yes, let's go. And oh, Cloud says, pretty cool. That's the city that I'm from. Oh, neat. I didn't know that. Do I follow him? I'll give him a follow. Yeah, I think Colombia, I still want to go visit there someday. I've got to decide that I'm just going to stay in the U.S. I kind of like it here, but it's one of the places I've wanted to visit, and that makes me want to visit even more that they're embracing Algorand. So let's get to the next news item. I think this is a really interesting look at the total supply, the actual true total supply of some of their tokens, non-divisible by smallest subunits. This is going to take a little reading, so let's dive into this, shall we? I must read for all crypto investors. This is from Eldar DRM, who's a good follow on Twitter, makes a lot of good points. Make sure to understand the true total supply of their tokens, their non-divisible smallest subunits. The table below compares apples for apples token supply. Please read subnote at the bottom of the table and see highlighted column for the true token supply after their non-respective non-division units are equalized. So yeah, like Bitcoin divides down to the Satoshi. Algo is just Algo, but I guess you can always have, I find this interesting. This might be interesting to have a conversation with him because like, I know you can like subdivide, but then isn't Algo just infinitely subdividable because you could just always have fractions of an Algo? So I don't know. Well, here's the, let's just pull this up. How's this showing up? So he's saying the Satoshi here. So the actual supply is like 2.1, was that 1 million, billion? Was it quadrillion? So for Algo, 1 million per Algo. So Algo is billion, billion, trillion, 10 quadrillion. Yeah, I guess there's a fraction of a penny, and that's why it's a million. Okay, so he does take that into account. That's very interesting. Yeah, Quanta's up there. So this is using that, I guess, to calculate total, ranking them by total circulating supply. Quanta's up there. Ada goes down to the Lovelace, so I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, Ada Lovelace. Huh, interesting. I did not know that, actually. No, it's not. Oh, so this is subunits. Okay, so the fewest subunits to the highest subunits, and so you can see at the very bottom is like Neuralink, Polygon, Ethereum, and there's a lot of that are non-finite too. So like Solana is non-finite. So that's where it gets tricky, I guess, making this comparison. But so anyway, I think that's worth diving into, and I would go look at that in some depth and study it because it's a very, very interesting approach to comparing the blockchains. I think this is really interesting. This might be a really good way for Algorand node runners, which by the way, we found out it's in testnet right now. The node rewards are in testnet, so it could possibly make it before December 31st. And I know the foundation, like one of the reasons I couldn't get anyone from the foundation on my Christmas stream is that everyone was busting their butt to get this done. They talked about deadlines. I think this was the deadline, but let's take a look at what Folks Finance is saying here. Get double rewards with G-Algo during Q1. Algorand node runners can collect governance rewards as well as consensus rewards by joining validation through Folks Finance. Make the most of governance period 14 on Folks. So it's actually a way to earn extra rewards now, is because I know people ask in the comments, as they do every time. You can run a node with any amount of Algo, but if you want to earn rewards, you need to stake 30,000 Algo minimum, which is a lot. That's like 10,000. So this will allow you to not only take the 6.5% that you're generally going to earn on node running, and I'm waiting to see some results if that's how it actually pans out, because you never really know with these things. This will allow you to kind of double dip in a way. So I think that's a good thing to take advantage of for people who are interested in node running. We don't talk a ton about Compex on this channel, but I thought this was interesting because I've actually been doing a little experiment with it, and I'll talk about that another time. But this is from Compex. Check out, everyone, the Gora Vault is live. Come check it out and mint some USD, XUSD. Compex continues to support the Algorand community, and I heard there's Discord giveaways too, says Michael. So yeah, good to see a nice little option for people who are interested in Gora. There's a Gora Vault that you can participate in. I really like, the reason I use TinyMan mostly for most of my DeFi is because I like that they separate the rewards from the pool fees, so you can earn rewards and just collect those, either invest them back in or take them out, which I'm probably going to be doing more once I go fully independent early next year, which is only a couple months away. It's pretty exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna look into my experiment recently, and I'll tell you a little more about that. And last but not least, TinyMan launches its burn program. It's live, but is it good or bad? Some disagreements on this, so let's see what people have to say. TinyMan.io says, and this is from the 23rd, so 2 days before Christmas. Start your Christmas week with a bang. Tiny buyback and burn proposal is live. The moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. Here's the deal. The proposal suggests using a portion of trading fees to buy back and burn Tiny tokens monthly, reducing supply and adding even more utility to Tiny. As a Tiny governor, your voice matters. Vote now on the governance page. Proposal is live for 6 days. Yeah, I guess I misspoke. Actually, the proposal is live. Together, let's make Tiny stronger than ever. So Deshaun, who's actually involved with Compex, as we mentioned earlier, he's the lead team member. Honest, not a big fan of burning. I wish someone put together a proposal giving some of TinyMan's fees back to the token holders as reward of holding and staking and using the platform. But Jack Knoll says, bullish developments for Tiny, love to see it. I knew you should have bought more Tiny. Burn it, baby. Let's go, Tiny. Want to discuss something huge for your project? DM me. I'm probably not going to, but they're not going to do that. Let's take a look at the actual. So looks like the no votes are absolutely in the minority. And by the way, yeah, there's still a day and a half, less than a half, day and 7 hours left. Roughly 8 hours as I'm recording this to vote. But yeah, the vast majority of people are saying let's do it. I'm just going to use this opportunity to once again say, you guys got to stop putting the vote totals before the vote is over. You're influencing the vote. Now, I think this one probably would have passed anyway, just based on the sentiment I'm seeing. But this is absolutely against best practices. You should not put the vote total because it influences the vote before the vote is over. And I'm just going to keep shouting this out until I get some kind of notice, because it's just insane to me. I don't know why. This stuff is pretty obvious. I mean, you just look at any poll that goes out on like a social media platform, like even a Twitter poll. They don't tell you to vote until after you vote. So like, I'd be okay if they told me like after I click the yes, then click my vote, then they tell me, unless I can change it, then I would rather not. But because people just tend to go for the winning vote. So once a few people vote, that can decide everything. And it's really irritating to me. But yeah, otherwise I think the vote is right on this anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter so much. I think probably buy back and burn program, because there's plenty of rewards. That's why I don't agree with what Deshaun said there. I think there's plenty of rewards in the LPs. Like, I'm earning tons of tiny rewards. I am in the stake, but I probably have some. Oops, that's the wrong one. It is governance. Sorry. I'm gonna have to click on this. Yeah, they even put it here. I mean, it's just awful. If I'm voting no and I see this, I might just go, well, what's the point? It's gonna lose, right? That's why this is a bad practice. But yeah, you can see I'm earning rewards. I've actually earned more rewards now than I've staked. And, technically this is mine, but maybe it'll disappear or whatever. But I've actually took more out of the platform than put in. So there's this way of earning, plus the LPs. I've been earning daily on those. So I think there's plenty to earn on. I think it's fine. But yeah, I do really wish they would. And Algorand governance did this too. And hopefully I'll get a chance to have a conversation with someone at the foundation and hopefully convince them that this is a bad practice. But anyway, that's all we got for today. Be sure to check out the Frugal BC Clips channel. I've got it linked down below in the description, or you can just search Frugal BC Clips. Trying to grow that just because I've been making short videos for Twitter, and I think, well, why not just put them in a separate channel as well. I just didn't want to flood up. I'm doing that almost daily, so I don't want to flood the main feed. So that's probably a good way to go. So go check those out. And otherwise, we got, like I said, channel memberships. Please support our sponsors who help support the channel. We appreciate them a lot. And otherwise, I'm Frugal BC. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the future.